Hi folks, John Ambrosic here with Smail GMC, and I'm really excited I get to go over the newly refreshed 2022 GM Sierra with you today. Happen to have an AT4 model. So like I said, I'm really excited. We're gonna go over some of the new features inside and out on the vehicle and just kind of give you guys a little taste of what the new trucks are gonna look like. All right, folks, so here we are up front. We're gonna start out here. And basically you've got everything up here in the front brand new from the 19s up to the mid 22s. So we're gonna start out right here, the headlight design. Similar to what you have, you still have kind of like that C-shape accent there for your LED. That's gonna be your daytime running lights, also your turn signals. But you're gonna notice an obvious brake there, a little bit more compact. Your headlights are a little bit different too, so you went from previously they had 3 lights stacked on top of each other. Now you only have 2 there. When you come down here along the side, you had these vents used to be down here a little bit lower, and your fog light was integrated into there. They moved these little air vents up here, so that air actually passes through there, comes out here in the wheel well and redirects around the tire. Moved your fog lights now down here. A lot more efficient. You're gonna see they're obviously a lot smaller than what they were before. And your grille, totally different. So no longer have that grille surround that was on all of the Sierras. It's just like the grille is on there now. Obviously with the AT4, you're gonna kind of have this black chrome. You have your AT4 badging right here. This truck happens to be the 3-liter diesel. So the other nice thing that they did, makes it really easy to get to, was previously on the half tons with the diesel, you had this air vent. Like I said, it was a lot bigger, it was down a little bit lower, and your plug for your engine block heater was behind a panel on there. So you kind of had to get in behind there, pop the thing off. They've actually moved that plug now right here. It's really easy to get to. You're gonna see just that little switch right there. Obviously it comes with the plug, so you can just lift that up, plug it into the truck, and then plug it into the wall to keep your engine block warm during the winter. So that's kind of the biggest things out here in the front. Like I said, definite changes up front. It gives the whole front end a totally different look. You have more of this kind of sweeping line along here. Kind of gives it, I think, a little bit sportier, a little bit more muscular look to it. You have some nice features too when you get in there with the keys and you unlock the doors. You're gonna have your lights light up there and flash, and then you kind of have this like gradual greeting there with the LED lights, and then your headlights pop on. So you can kind of see the difference there in those headlights. All right guys, we're gonna hop inside. I'm gonna show you this whole new redesigned dashboard and interior here. So as soon as we open up the door here, you're gonna see the whole entire door cards here on the front. Totally different, redesigned. Right below the door handles, you're gonna see the AT4 badging there. You're gonna also notice that right to the right of the door handles where your lock and unlock buttons are, they moved your power setting feature back up to there. So previously it was down below the window buttons, so they moved that back up to the top. Okay guys, so here we are inside of the new refreshed Sierra. Right off the bat, you're gonna see right here, you have your fully digital screen in front of you. Really nice feature. Anytime you get into it, you're gonna be greeted with a welcome. It's gonna have the AT4 kind of go across the screen. This new 13.4-inch screen here is gonna come standard with the new Google Assist. If you're unfamiliar with that, it's going to have Google connectivity. None of these vehicles come with the navigation features built in anymore. So as long as you have some type of a Wi-Fi connection, whether you use your phone for a hotspot, whether you pay for a Wi-Fi through the vehicle, it's going to use Google Maps. Whether you have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, it's basically going to use that Google Maps built in there. All of your climate controls here, they've moved your buttons right there for your heated and ventilated seats, and the buttons along the bottom there below your climate controls, you have your lane keep assist, your park assist, so front and rear bumper sensors, You have your switch there to deactivate your auto stop start. Next to that is your button to drop the tailgate, your hazard lights, traction control, your window buttons. You have the electronic precision shift here. So if you're familiar with any of the other GM vehicles that have this electronic shifter, it's real easy to use. You just have a button here on the side. You hold that button in with your thumb, and you're either going to pull back for drive, and it moves right back into place, reverse and neutral or forward. They've moved your trailer brake control. Second time it's been moved here in the last couple years, so it moved from the left side behind the steering wheel to up on the dashboard by the climate controls, and now they've moved it down here below, right below your shifter. All right, once we get into the console here, you're going to see that they moved the wireless charger right here. So again, it's a really nice wide pocket there, so if you do have a bigger phone, it will accommodate those. You have this little tray that's here that obviously comes out, and then you have storage below there. And the 110 outlet that was previously in here on the dashboard, they've moved into the console. So there's a little cover there, and then you have a couple USB plugs over here. One of the other features that they added here is now you have your precision paddle shifter behind the steering wheel. So you still, right below those, you're going to have your volume buttons on the side here, still like it was previously. Left side, you're still going to have the buttons there for your program channels, but you have up here at the top, you're going to have your paddle shifters, which is a newly added feature. Before it was on the shifter that was on the column. And then again, we'll focus back into this 12.5-inch screen here in front of you where the driver information center is. And you can see that's all digital, so as you scroll through here, you can kind of put whatever you want there in the center. You have your speedometer up there to the top. To the right, you're going to see the truck, and it's going to show you what driving range you're in. So right now it's two-wheel drive. If you shift into auto or the four-wheel drive, that's going to shift there. And then it also shows you're in normal drive mode. So you have that, you have a sport mode, and you have an off-road mode, which you can adjust with the knob that's over here on this dashboard. So anytime you change that, it's going to change right there above the truck. And then they went and they added this nice big compass over here instead of just having your little letters that they had previously. Now you have that big compass there on the side. So like I said, there's a lot of nice features that they've kind of brought over from the Yukon. And again, if you want to just have your speed be the main setting there in that middle setting, you can do that. But again, as soon as you change it, your speed jumps right up above there, and you can put whatever you want there in the middle. With the new dashboard design here, they obviously redesigned your glove box and everything here. So you still have the lower glove box, and you still have your upper glove box, which used to be a little button right here. That button now has moved over here, and it's a little bit wider. It's about the same size, so room enough there for glasses, gloves maybe, you know, your wallet. But said move that button over here on the side. Again, just to give it a little bit of more of a different look. So you just have that top of the dashboard there, kind of sweep the whole way across. Kind of flows in line with that new 13.4-inch screen there. That is just it's been a great addition to the truck. It just kind of really brought it up into, you know, where technology is with the other manufacturers. All right, guys, so that's just some of the few of the new features on the 2022 GMC Sierra. If you have any questions about the new trucks, or you would like to place an order for one, stop on in right off of Route 30 in Greensburg and ask for one of us salesmen down there, or you can check us out online at smailgmc.com.